EACC Math Lesson number 13, Writing Equations of Lines. Here in the middle of all this verbiage is the standard form, or it's called the slope-intercept form of a linear equation. The M stands for the slope and the B is the y-intercept. Today we're going to look at writing some basic equations, giving a little bit of information about the line. Now this is going to be important later on when we actually use these linear equations to model real-world data and make predictions. So here's our first setup. We want to write an equation of a line with a slope 3 and crosses the y-axis at the point 0, 1. So remembering our general form, y equals mx plus b. Here we have the slope, that's our m, and crosses the y-axis at the point of coordinates 0, 1. It means it has a y-intercept of 1, crosses at the number 1. So given this information, it's pretty easy to write the equation. We have y equals 3 times x plus 1. Alright, so that's a simple version. If you know the slope, or if you're given the slope and you're given the y-intercept, just simply plug those numbers in. Okay, a little bit more difficult. Here we're given 2 points. Well again, the two things we need are the slope and the y-intercept. So our slope is designated with the letter m. And if you remember the formula for finding slope, it's the difference of the y-coordinates over the difference of the x-coordinates. So with our 2 points, our y-coordinates are 5 and negative 3, so I have 5 take away a negative 3 over 1 take away 2. Well, this double negative is going to make that plus 3, so I end up with 8. And 1 take away 2 is negative 1. So this simplifies then to a negative 8. So there's my slope, negative 8. Next I need to figure out what the y-intercept is. So I'm going to use just the general form of a linear equation, the slope-intercept form. And I'm going to pick one of these points. It doesn't matter which one you pick. I'm going to take this first one here, with coordinates 1, 5. And I know my slope is negative 8. I'm going to plug those in and figure out my y-intercept then. So y is 5, the slope is negative 8, x is 1 plus b. So negative 8 times 1 is negative 8, so I want to add 8 to each side. So 13 is equal to b. So now I have my 2 necessary pieces to write the equation. So now I can do that. Y equals negative 8x plus 13. So that would be an equation of a line that passes through those 2 points. Okay, second setup. Same thing. We're given 2 points, 3, 1 and negative 2, negative 1. So again, first job, we need to find our slope. And again, that's the difference of the y-coordinates, so I have 1 take away a negative 1 over the difference of the x-coordinates, so that's 3 take away a negative 2. Well, those double negatives make all these plus, 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 so 1 plus 1 is 2, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So my slope is 2/5. Now I need my y-intercept, or the b. Again, I'm going to use the slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. I've got my slope here. I'm going to pick one of these points. I'm just going to use 3, 1. Doesn't matter which point, you'll end up with the same answer as long as you do everything correctly. Plug the y value in. My slope is 2/5 times the x value, which is 3, plus b. So 1 equals 6/5 plus b. So I'm going to subtract 6/5 from each side. So 1 is the same thing as 5/5, so 5/5 take away 6/5 is going to give me a negative 1/5 for my b. Alright, so now I've got my y-intercept, so now I can write the equation. Y equals 2/5 x minus 1/5. So that would be an equation of the line that passes through the given 2 points. Okay. So this is the end of the lesson, but just remember a couple of things. First of all, remember you're working with the slope-intercept form of a linear equation. If you're just given 2 points, first thing is to find the slope. Remember, that's the difference of the y's over the difference of the x's. Once you know your slope, pick one of the points along with your slope, plug it into this general form, and find your y-intercept. Plug those values into the general form again, and that'll be your equation of the line. Okay, well, you've got some things to take care of in front of you. If you have questions, please feel free to get a hold of me. Talk to you later.